We're on a mission to get ourselves below the typhoon zone here in the Philippines, and we've brought along a couple of seasoned Coast Guard veterans. And right now, they live a pretty great life in Hawaii, but they're dreaming of getting a sailboat of their own, and we're excited to show them what cruising is really like. Ups, downs, and all.
Deja vu. Up at 5:30, anchor up at 6 o'clock, leaving in perfectly calm, sunny. Well, behind me it's like crazy clouds, but we're going that way.
Once upon a time, we would mow the lawn and trim the hedges.
Here's all your sons. You're gonna get blown away.
But now we wash the decks and scrub barnacles off the bottom of the hulls. And when it comes to all things above water, salt is the enemy. So the more we stay on top of the washing, the less we have to worry about rust and corrosion.
It's a little bit hot up here, so we're trying to go fast.
Practicing your curling, I see, it's beautiful.
Olympic sport. Yeah, Olympics, here we go. Yeah!
Boat maintenance does take up a good portion of our time, and there's a reason that most full-time sailors are retired. And that's because taking care of the boat is a full-time job in itself.
Oh my gosh. She's determined to get that spot. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Feels like I need it?
It feels like it. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate. Okay.
I saw the line.
I saw the line.
Alright. Getting back on
Okay.
board.
I'll go up for the Cunningham.
Oh, okay. I'll wait on that.
Sorry. Okay, that's probably good. Now raise the main.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. We're gonna have to lower the main.
Lower the main.
Lower the main a little bit more. They got rid of all of our reefing points, so we don't know where anything is. So
Now you want to lower the main after you just have me take it up?
yes, I need to lower the main so then I can, because the Cunningham needs to be down lower. It's too high. Because our mainsail looks like shit.
Oh yeah. Boy, it does look like it, doesn't it?
We're reefed!
We're reefed!
10 minutes later.
Oh no! Changed our main from a 2-to-1 to a 1-to-1 because we were having issues with it getting stuck, and that was clearly a mistake. We need to go back to the 2-to-1. 1 minute we're washing the boat and it's sunny and life is great and we're
Sailing along.
Yeah, sailing along. You know, Mel and I are winning the curling competition on the boat, and then a big dark cloud comes in and wind starts shifting left, right, and center. At first we thought, we'll leave the main up, we'll just take a reef. Just kidding. The wind was too fluky and going all over the place, so I was gonna end up doing circles just trying to make sure we stayed at a decent angle for the main. But because we are going in between two reefs right now at a very shallow section, it's not the place where I want to be mucking about with the sail. So it's like, no, this is the time period where you drop it, get rid of it, because this storm is doing all sorts of things. So you get rid of your sails, and we're just gonna motor through this little bit here. And that is what we are doing right now. But it's good fun. Mel and Coop got to watch us kind of look a bit frazzled.
Makes for a good marriage.
So we'll only keep them down for a couple miles as we pass through, and then we'll be back in deep water.
You want to hear the good news?
What?
We're at low tide right now, but we have an additional meter of water under the keel than what the chart shows. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's good.
Way to bring the positivity, Coop.
Yeah.
Way to bring the positivity.
But it's really cool to be able to see our navigation equipment verifying what we see out here. So we can see the structure on Adam Reef over here. It's showing up on the radar and on the chart. So we know exactly where we are going through the narrow channel.
Not much with feeling.
water's getting squeezed through this reef, so we've got a 2-knot current in our favor, which is also why the waves built so quickly, because it went from deep to shallow, and we have like current against, not quite fully current against wind, but we've got the wind sort of coming from the side and the current going this way, so it's making it a little bit washing machine out there. Excitement everywhere. If we would have got this squall like 30 minutes later, we would have been past this, it would have been not crazy. So, just crazy. Good morning! We're starting off with a little project this morning. The expansion tank on our coolant has gotten full. It's actually gone over the fill line. Let me fix my hair real quick. Because the water in the coolant, or the coolant I guess, goes through the hot water tank, wraps around, it has to be calibrated a certain way, and I guess it wasn't done correctly on this side, so now my expansion tank is overflowing. So I'm gonna dump off just the right amount, and then I'm gonna continue to monitor it as it heats up.
And do you want to talk about the engine there, or the engine
noise? Oh, the noise you're hearing, that's the electric motor. Normally with this closed, you can barely hear it. So that's that whine going on. Electric motor, belt, shaft. In fact, when I'm done, I'll close it, and then you can hear how you cannot hear it. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Milo cookies. Yeah. It's nice to be able to work on the engine while underway and not worry about the belt spinning and everything, and it creating more heat, so it's all back here. It's a lot less dangerous. Hey, you ready?
Ready, listening. Now that is some sound happening.
The sound barrier in here is very good. Oh man. It's also insulation, because we'll motor during the day and then we'll turn the engines off. They're off all night. I wake up in the morning to check the oil and it's still hot in there. Like, it's that insulated. It's just, it blows my mind every time. I open it up, I'm like, oh my god, it's still hot. Probably should leave the blower on for a couple hours after we turn off the motors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, that's probably not good.
Not a bad practice.
Yeah.
These gray, overcast days are a really nice reprieve from the sun, but it makes me so sleepy. And right now our days are long because we are up at 5 a.m. and we are going pretty full on until sundown. So it's really important for us to take care of our bodies and our minds so that we can stay alert, which is where today's sponsor AG1 comes in. And thanks to Mel and Coop, we now have a fresh supply.
What did you say you brought a lot of?
It's a lot of nuts and a ton of AG1.
Now, AG1 has been a part of our morning and sometimes our afternoon routine for years because it is our daily dose of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and probiotics, which help support our whole body and our brain function on these very long days. And it has a fresh, tropical, fruity flavor that I really like. Plus, it is NSF certified, which means what's on the ingredient deck is actually in the powder. No more and no less. So if you want to give it a try for yourself, and why not, there is a money-back guarantee, then just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down in the description box below, and AG1 will give you 5 travel packs, plus a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2 for free with your first subscription. So, thank you very much, AG1.
How'd you watch this morning, Coop?
It's going good. We're avoiding a bunch of logs and debris in the water, but nothing has touched the hull. We've done no damage, so that's a good thing.
Well done.
That would make us all very sad. Yeah, but other than that, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a little bit overcast, so we're not getting burned, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. We've got a little bit of wind in the sail, so I think we're getting a little push from nature.
Hopefully we get a little more.
A little bit more will be good.
I think we can go Solent.
Oh, finally getting a bit more wind, huh? It feels
Yeah.
like it out here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's get some tails out.
Okay, here we go.
Look at Coop getting the figure 8 down.
That's right. Oh, they're not uniform. We gotta fix this one.
That made you nervous.
There we go. This one doesn't look good.
We're not breaking any speed records here by any means, but it is just a magical thing. We got the props feathered. We've got just a tiny bit of wind. Just a tiny bit of wind, and we're still moving at 4 knots of boat speed, and we're getting help from a current. So we're really moving like 5 knots speed over ground. It's a beautiful thing. God, calm seas. Oh my gosh. Nikki's working. We got Mel cooking, and we got Coop on watch.
That's right. Right here, live and in the flesh.
All right, Mel, what are you cooking?
So I'm making mofongo for Jason,
Yeah.
and I'm doing a vegetarian version and one with chicken, just so it gets a little taste of Puerto Rico.
It's like a super traditional Puerto Rican dish, right?
Yes, it's made out of green plantains and some garlic, and you can put anything on it. You can put shrimp stew, vegetable stew, chicken stew, beef stew. It's delicious.
Yummy.
Okay, Chef, how'd it go?
It was tough. I was starting to feel like the Swedish chef of the Muppets because Mofongo was going everywhere.
You ready to try?
I think it looks beautiful, island style.
Yeah.
So I'll be like Gordon Ramsay or whatever. Or what's that show? You have a show?
Hell's
Like,
Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen.
that is delicious. Who taught you how to cook?
Grandma.
I would call this Filipino island style mofongo because she dealt with what she had, and it's pretty damn good.
Thank you.
Look at that. I think it's wonderful.
Thank you.
You forgot to say you advanced to the next
Oh, you advanced to the next level. Chef, other chef, get your things and get out of here.
Get your knives and go.
Clearly, I've never watched that show.
Jason was not lying. That was delightful. Something different and flavorful and new. And I didn't cook it, and it was fabulous.
Philippine Navy, this is sailing vessel Curiosity.
Sailing vessel Curiosity, good afternoon. Request channel 14, sir, over.
Curiosity to 14.
Sir, good afternoon. This is Philippine Navy Monitoring Station, Siargao. Sir, may I know your last port and export and ETA, over?
Yes, sir. Our last port was Balambam, Cebu, and we are heading to Davao.
Roger, sir, what is your estimated time in Davao, over?
We can only sail during the daylight hours, so it will be another 7 to 8 days before we make it to Davao. We'll plan on dropping anchor here in Siargao City for the night, if that's okay.
Roger, do you have any cargo on board, over?
No, sir, no cargo.
Roger, how many crew on board, including master, over?
There are 4 of us on board, all Americans.
4 crew on board, all American, over.
Confirmed.
May I know, sir, the captain's name, over?
I'm the captain. It's Jason Wynn. JASONWYNN. Whiskey Yankee, November.
Pause for dramatic effect. contact, I suppose.
Roger, sir. May I know the call sign? Call sign, over.
We don't have a call sign. Do we?
Stand by. Call sign is V as in Victor, 7, A as in Alpha, 6, 4, 3, 9.
Roger, your vessel flag is Marshall Island, is that correct?
Correct.
Roger, your sailing boat category is sailing vessel, is that correct?
Correct. We are a sailing catamaran.
Roger, copy, sir. Thank you very much for your cooperation, sir. Once again, good afternoon. Have a safe voyage and stand by channel 16, sir, over.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you, and we will switch back to 16. Curiosity out. Curiosity standing by on 16. That's what it says.
Yeah. We weren't out.
I'm not out.
I was so rude.
But you were out on the channel. Was
It's
he?
out of the channel. It's true.
Yeah, if you're off of 14,
Yeah.
then you're out.
Okay.
And then you go to 16. So
See?
you said it
Did
right.
it right.
This is why we have professionals on board. How'd he do?
He did excellent. That was such a beautiful radio correspondence. That was really good. Really good radio comms. Really clear. No ums. That's one of my pet peeves. I hate the ums on the radio. Ugh. Don't do the ums.
Because you do the like this, you go, and then you
you're
click.
holding it. And
Yeah.
you're holding
You
it.
say to yourself, and then you click the button.
Yeah.
Go.
Just pause. Just pause. Think about what you're gonna say what you're gonna say, and stop. No ums.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
You concur?
Oh, I definitely agree. Mel hit the high points, which is quit saying That's how that makes people crazy. Say what you gotta say, then break.
What you say?
Yeah.
I don't know way. You know that song? What you say?
Oh yeah.
It was just bad singing.
Exactly.
Nobody could recognize.
That was my synthesized, what's the thing called? Voice thingy? Where they change your voice?
Oh, the text on screen. Yeah.
Jason out.
What you say? That is what we need. You decided this.
Out on a limb here. We left the guaranteed anchorage right in the city of Siargao because there's one spot I think will be nice. Now I'm kind of second guessing myself based on this whirly-pool crap that's all around us.
Yeah, because what do we see on the
3.5 knot current, 3.7 knot.
It's like little whirlpools. Coop is loving the excitement. Whoa, you can see the boat moving, trying to figure it all out. Can you feel all the pressure?
Oh yeah, I can feel it. I'm ready to take over autopilot.
Letting Otto take the brunt of the work?
Yeah, because I'm like, see what happens.
So wild.
Video doesn't do it justice. iPhone video doesn't. So you just got to look at it and enjoy it right here, right now.
Because you're not the one at the helm.
That's true. Yeah.
Not on my watch.
One of our trusty captains is back there, so.
It's so crazy. It's like a bubbling cauldron. So wild. And here lies Mel, the crew member that never got any downtime or any rest at all during the entire trip.
It's so hot. I gotta cool off. Yesterday I was cold, wearing a jacket, and today I can't get cool enough.
Out there starfishing. Exactly. No skin can be touching.
No. It's too hot.
Coops get no snuggle time over there.
No need right now.
No way. There's not enough deodorant in the world that can take care of my smell right now.
It's called salt water. We'll get you some of it real soon.
Outside.
Oh, the anchoring drama we have had today.
Drama!
Who wants the pleasure of explaining what's going on right now?
Well, you see what happened was.
Jason said, "Here, hold my coffee."
That looks right.
That looks pretty good. I mean, that
that's
looks like
right.
it makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, my head's blocking it. So we're tying, this is the Mantis snubber thingy. And it shows on their website it's made for connecting to rope road. It's the first time to do this. Fun. Okay, hand me the hooky thingy. Oh my god, it weighs so much.
It is a lot.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Woo!
It's built to last.
Yeah. They do not mess around on some of this stuff. And it has like a little turn lock thingy so it can't just pull out.
That's what she said.
Alright. Yeah, it's like, it stops. You have to turn it and lock it.
So it's childproof for
Yeah.
us kids in here.
Exactly. No kids are going to be unlocking my snubber. Alright, let's try it. Go for it.
Okay, coming down. Hanging it locked. Press the menu button.
Professional show.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, I think that might be good.
Okay, we're at 74.5 meters.
It looks right.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess time for me to go back down.
Yeah.
All right. Moment of truth. Is it gonna work? It's gotta work.
You got electrics on.
Yep.
Going in reverse.
Sun is about to go down. If this doesn't work, we're gonna be here a while giving it a go. It's nice to be able to see the reef. Right now we still can. Another half an hour we won't be able to.
I need to go look at the chain.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Quick recon before the sun's gone.
Got a good bite. Feel like we're holding, but we are awfully close back here. So we're gonna do a quick little pass, make sure there's nothing too sketchy in our swing zone, and if that's good, we'll sleep okay. Like, it's crazy. On this side of the boat, it's too shallow. That side's okay. It happens that fast.
This is dead low.
Yeah, but like right here, what we're over the top is too shallow. Maybe go right here. Almost forgot we had a new toy.
We bought some extra things for Raja Ampat because it's supposed to be pretty crazy for anchoring.
It's a portable handheld depth finder.
Yes,
So we're about to find out if it
if
actually
it actually works. Okay, it's powered on. It's got a little floaty and a little depth sounder. And then we just throw it in.
No, I just place it in. It's probably right.
3 meters right here.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go.
Trying to record and film and go in shallow water.
No big deal.
So-
I've got a depth meter. You just tell me if I get too shallow.
1.2.
Oh, we got heaps of room. What are we now?
2 meters.
Okay. There's the boat. Oh.
2.3.
And it's dead low.
Yeah. 1.8, 2.0.
How's that right
Technically, we can fit in 2 meters.
there? Yeah. I don't think we'll end up over here.
No.
Okay. So we're okay.
2.0.
Yay!
I'm not gonna say anything.
No. But hey.
Hey, look at that spot. It's gonna be beautiful.
All right. We'll go back to the boat.
The water's 28.9 degrees Celsius. It's pretty comfortable. Night swimming?
Yeah, it's practically a hot tub.
Okay, let's go cook some dinner.
Okay.
I'm ready for a drink.
Yeah, me too. Well, last night's anchoring dramas, which it wasn't that dramatic, but it's just trying to find anchorages around here is always such a challenge. Everything is just so deep and then so shallow, and this anchorage is prime example. And unfortunately, the way that the wind and current and everything else are, it leaves us on a lee shore, which never makes you sleep like a baby. I did pretty good last night, but I did wake up about 3 times just to, you know, give a look around. But it was beautiful when we woke up this morning. It was so calm and chill, and we went for a nice little swim, checked some stuff out, saw some creatures. I saw a new fish. He was pretty wild looking, kind of spiky. Don't know what he was, but he looked neat, hanging out.
Jellies?
Yeah, crazy jellies. Oh my gosh, there's so many jellyfish in the water this morning. Different types. Some of them probably didn't stink, so I wasn't getting hit that much, only a few times, but nothing terrible. Still a lot of jellyfish. Such a crazy species to me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, now the wind has picked up. The cloud cover has moved in.
The current is about to change.
The current is about to change, which means we are free to move on because there is a strong current we are trying to be in the favor of, not going against. But check it out. I don't like being this close to land because, man, if something happened, there is no reaction time. You couldn't possibly do anything fast enough to prevent doing some sort of mild damage. I don't know. But gotta say, our anchor has been so reliable so far, and I feel like I need to knock on wood every time I say that, but so far, so good. It has not let us down, and that makes me very happy. But I'm also very happy to move and not be anchored here anymore right now because, I don't know, it's just not a good spot to be. Okay. Wow! What a catch, huh?
Oh yeah, she's a beauty. We're gonna feed a lot of people with this one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when I was hauling it in, I couldn't believe how heavy the line was. All one piece.
Oh,
Back to the
okay.
sea you'll go. All right, we'll try to catch a fish now.
There you go. We've been really, really good at catching seaweed.
I know, we're highly skilled at catching seaweed. There's an industry for that, right?
Yeah, right? I think so. Maybe we can make some money. Well, I am happy to report that the currents that we were concerned about were in our favor, so we timed that just perfectly. The only bit of sad news is the fact that our wind has mostly died, and we've only got like 4 knots of it now, despite the fact that my hair looks like it's blowing. So we sailed for about 15 minutes. I'm not even kidding. We were like, yay! And then instantly the wind went away and we had to put the sails away. So now we are back to motor sailing. I am getting really, well, not even motor sailing, I'm sorry. We ended up putting the sails away altogether because it was getting so bad. And we are sort of in a ferry transportation path, and we just keep getting waked, and it's slamming our sails all over the place because we're not really sailing. We don't have enough wind. So motoring, man, just so much motoring right now. I am ready to get somewhere with some wind, but then as soon as I get that, I'm so ready for a calm day because, you know, grass is always greener. You always want what you don't have, but when you're a sailor, pretty much always want some wind.
Oh. It may look like I'm on watch.
No, come on, we're late. It's just under motor. There's not much to watch.
You just keep looking up, looking for trash or trees or anything, and making sure we're still pointed the same direction. But that's kind of it. I'd love to see some dolphins. That would be exciting.
Yeah, or some wind.
Or some wind. Yeah, wind too. Yeah.
How was your lazy day?
Not so lazy. Just working. Working. Sweating. Can you see it?
It is a hot one.
It's just a solo.
That sheeted in pretty tight. breeze going in all the right places.
Exactly.
Whew, man, I've been editing pretty much non-stop today. Thankfully, Nikki and the crew have been taking care of the boat. It's been one of those days where they put out a sail, take away a sail, put away out a sail, take away a sail, just over and over. And then eventually, just a few minutes back, we decided to put the stack back on and just put the main away because it was non-stop, just spinning the boat around, going straight, spinning the boat. Ay, ay, ay. Squalls everywhere. Not a lot of wind, so what are you gonna do? We are almost to our anchorage here. We are coming into Dapa, D-A-P-A, I believe. It's on the island of Siargao, and that is kind of the famous surfing island here in the Philippines. And the crew is hoping they can go over to the surf break and catch some waves. I don't think the surf port's that great, but why not go check it out, right? They're here, they love surfing, they're from Hawaii, they surf all the time. And we're just gonna sit and work on the computers all day tomorrow and the next day. Try and get this video done. Well, the video that we're working on, not this video, because I'm still shooting this video.
When I look at you, it seems so damn easy to lie. Was alone, now I'm feeling so alive. Don't need to control a thing since you came into my life. I can climb and I can get so high. Don't need to control a thing. So alive. When I look at you, it seems I can get so high.
It's definitely the most challenging and exciting navigation that I have had to do. There was
On this boat.
oh my god, yeah, on this boat. And there was a heap of current pushing me through whenever we came in, and it was so squirrely. I mean, I was like hardcore movie driving over here.
Okay, I'll let you steer.
What you give to me is so incredible. It's in me, I'm my own creditor. And the world is full with predators. But you show me the good and I'm getting there. When I look at you, it seems so damn easy to love.
We've got another Puerto Rican specialty
Black beans,
with
calabaza, pumpkin, and this is chorizo and some plantains. That one's for me and Coop, and then we have a vegetarian for Nikki and
something.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be good.
Yes, it
It
is.
smells amazing.
And ginger soda.
We got some ginger, fresh ginger soda.
Beautiful. Ah, we made it.
We made it to Siargao, the surfing city for our Hawaiians, so they can get their
Yes.
surf on.
Hopefully there's some swell out there, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh, the ginger, yeah, very good.
Bon appetit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for cooking.
Been smelling this all afternoon.
Oh, what's hot? Real hot.
Just in case I haven't said it recently. I really love my beans. Dropped Mel and Coop off. They are going to head over to the surfing side of the island and see if they can't catch some waves if there aren't. No surfing for us. We got video to edit. I know. Alright, let's get to it. At least we have a really beautiful office.
With a gentle breeze. That's nice. They found the surfing spot and a hotel at the surfing spot with unlimited air conditioning, unlimited hot showers, and they're like, we're gonna go hang out at the surfing spot for a day before we fly home. And we're like, okay, it's totally cool, we understand.
Take us with you.
For the record, you were invited.
We were. But yeah, so if people want a video on Sunday, then we need to stay at work, unfortunately. But yeah. So it's your last moments on board, and you've had 6 days? How many days?
6 nights. 6 nights.
6
7
nights.
days.
7 days, 6 nights.
Yep.
It was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour. How do you feel?
Wow, like I just drank a whole bunch of fire hose water. So much information. I feel like I need so much practice. Yeah, it's a lot. And my takeaway is I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna get on any boat I can because it's a lot. And you get fixated on 1 or 2 things, and then you forget about the third thing. You know, like furling and.
Because this is your first passage, right?
This is the first passage since we took our ASA courses, you know, so passage planning was like just kind of knocking rust off. Also, like just handling lines. It was like we were learning all over again. We were like, wait, we had to stop and think about it. Things happen fast out there. So really, really my takeaway is that you got to practice before you come out. Yeah. And my takeaway for the couple, for the lovely couple that invited us on this amazing trip.
Tell us how great we are.
They're
You
amazing.
paid them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
As a couple, you're sailing out here, you really need to have good communications. Definitely the marriage savers. We'll probably get that just for even cutting the lawn around the house.
Yeah.
And also, like, Nikki and Jason really work hard. Like they were working every day. We
that's
tried to
huge.
get them to take a day off, but we had no luck. So give them some grace if they don't come out with a video on Sundays.
We decided to go surf with you.
Yeah, if they decide to go surfing with us, give them some grace.
Yeah, no, I have a huge respect for how much effort goes into the content that they put out, the quality of it, the amount of time you guys spend fact-checking things, making sure that things are accurate that you're putting out. And that's, I think that folks really appreciate that, you know, and I know I appreciate that when I'm sitting home and watching the latest episode. So, and then also the things that we learned on this passage, all of the passage planning, but while we're actually underway sailing, how many things there are that we're paying attention to between the weather that we checked before, we're verifying it again, we're noticing that it changed. And so the things that we thought were going to be one way are different, and then we're going to talk through all of the implications of those changes. So we were just hustling the whole time and that is the way to do this safely. That's the way to make it through your passage from point A to point B, hopefully uninjured and in one piece. And then once you get that anchor down and everybody is, then you have your sundowner and you be proud of the work that you did.
Yeah.
And the currents are crazy here.
They are.
They are nuts. 2 knots, you know, pushing your boat the opposite direction you want to go in. You definitely want to plan the right time for that because otherwise you're just wasting fuel. So, currents.
Yeah, and I'll just say a couple more things. The amount of research that goes into finding safe locations, using all of the available means, that's so important. And we have seen that in the planning and the execution of this passage, which it's internet resources, it's it's publicly available data, it's
local
different apps, different charts, never relying just on one charting system. There's always multiple that are up and available to verify the information and see which one has the best. It's just really impressive. I've been in a maritime profession for nearly 30 years, and the tech and the information has evolved, and it's in a wonderful place where this is better and safer, but it's work. It's work to go to all of those different things and to do it right. So we definitely saw it done right here on the boat, but it is full time, absolutely full time. So we appreciate everything that goes into how the Wynns do it on point.
Yeah.
So after that, so this is the longest stint on a boat, right? Like in this manner.
Yes.
A boat with sails, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah.
Plenty of Coast Guard cruises.
We've motored a lot around the planet, but
Yes,
with
Bering
sails,
Sea.
totally different.
Yes,
the
but
Eastern Pacific.
this is a much smaller boat than I would say than what you're used to being on.
Oh yeah.
So after this experience and doing this, do you feel like it's still something you want to do, or did it sort of scare you off? Like, do you feel like it's too much work? You feel like, no, we can definitely do this? Like, does it encourage you, discourage you, or are you somewhere in between?
It has encouraged me for sure. It has encouraged me for the fact that you're away from people, which is kind of nice to take a break sometimes. But also like you have like all your creature comforts. You get to take your home with you to a really great Anchorage. Even though it might be a challenge, your view is the ocean, where people spend millions of dollars for this view. So I think it's worth it, and your view can constantly change. It's 360 degrees too.
Yeah, and I think I'm definitely encouraged, and we do definitely look forward to getting our own boat, because some things, you learn from other people, and you guys have done an excellent job teaching, and then there does come a point where you just have to start doing it on your own, and you have to feel the burden of your decisions that you make, and that if you're sailing wrong and you're destroying your own sails, like, that's money out of your pocket. So I think that I definitely need that additional drive to learn and to practice, and so
sure.
we'll for sure end up with a sailing vessel, and we'll be out here learning hard lessons with everybody else, but we'll do it for sure.
Yeah.
It's half the fun of it.
Yeah.
For sure. It's so true, right? It is a lot of work, and I think we say that, and I think all the channels, I think trying to get it across that it's not all sunshine and dolphins all the time. Like, it is a heap of work. It's a full-time job, but everybody does it because it is worth it. And that is such a thing. Like, yes, it's a lot of work, but I feel like the rewards are totally in it. And you get out here, and then you, like, all of a sudden, the pain of whatever you just went through or what mistake you just made fades so fast.
You forget.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad you had a good time, and I'm glad that you feel like you're encouraged and not discouraged.
Oh, we definitely are
Yes.
encouraged. Yeah, you guys have made it look fun, like work, but fun. Fun work.
I swear we didn't work that hard.
No, not us, but you guys have been working.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother.
Plus, they were like our kind of like our safety officer too. To make sure that we didn't go off the rails.
I did not have to worry about them. Their safety is on point. They are a Coast Guard after all. Let's not pretend that they don't know what
The
they're
world's greatest Coast Guard.
Now she's proud.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
They said they learned a lot, but we actually learned a lot too. In our next video, we're going to go over some pretty wild search and rescue stories. And Coop's going to tell us a few mistakes, simple mistakes that people make that keep them from getting rescued or have them stuck out in the craziness way longer than they need to be.